Hi, my name is Marianne Vanderschuren. I'm a professor at the University of Cape Town in the Department of Civil Engineering. Civil engineers do build everything around you. We are responsible for the water that comes out of your tap, making sure that the pipes come to your home, as well as the water quality of the drinking water that you're using. The buildings you are in, the schools, the hospitals, the roads you're driving on, making sure that sewer is taken care of and treated afterwards to be put back into the environment. All of that is what civil engineers do. So everything around you, everything that you use on a daily basis is what civil engineers are responsible for. Personally, I'm a transport engineer, so I have a career of over 30 years. One of my big passions is making sure that the roads become safer. And therefore, currently I'm building a road traffic simulator so that we can look at how drivers and also passengers behave in environments or under new circumstances. So for me, it's very important that we are making sure that we accommodate all road users. That's my real thing. In the South African context, we don't care a lot about pedestrians, for example. So often they have to walk when it rains in the mud on the side of the road to be safe from the danger of cars. So that's something that I research myself a lot. So I work with municipalities, making sure that we look at different types of designs. We even have been working on guidelines for municipalities and provinces, and we also need to learn what materials we can use in our South African environment. For example, if you think about people with disabilities using the road environment, internationally sometimes rubber pavers are used to make sure that they know where an intersection is and where they can cross safely. In South Africa, we can't use that material because it would perish in the sun. So we do research to the materials and the type of building blocks, paving blocks that we can use in our environment. And that's ongoing work with material scientists, people in factories. It includes even how to tint those pavers, what are the type of colors that people with vision impairments can see easier, etc. So that's all what comes into play. So since last year, I have the CSIR-NRF Smart Mobility Chair, and what we are doing with that is making sure that possibilities to harness energy from transport is utilized. Now that can be done in many ways. You will have cars that have solar panels on the roof, but a very novel one that is at the moment under development is identifying how the energy created by pedestrians, and we have many of them in the South African context, can be harnessed through pressure pads in the pavement. So my late dad had a driving school, and when I was growing up, we had many Sunday morning discussions on the road designs in the area, and obviously the two of us had many ideas of how to improve them. So that created the interest in transport. At the time, coming from a very small town in the Netherlands, I didn't see myself at a big university. I think I would be overwhelmed. And it was really nice to find a very small institute with a total of 600 students that had one of the topics was transport planning and engineering. The other two were city planning and logistics. And that's where I got my bachelor degree. I think being a female in a male-dominated environment has its challenges, and I don't think we should underplay them. As a female, you can do it. You're as good as the men. We bring different things to the table. We're naturally more caring, for example, but that's exactly what we need in engineering and other sciences. as I indicated, for example, caring for people with disability. So to females out there that are considering going into an engineering field, you can do it, and don't try to copy the males. Be yourself and make sure that you bring your unique knowledge and skills to the table.